my name is Bella. I'm Swedish. And today I'm going to make my grandmother's special recipe for Swedish meatballs. It won't be a secret anymore. Sorry, Granny. I'm not going to make them the way they do in IKEA. This is my grandmother's special recipe. And in Swedish it's called köttbullar. That means meatballs. For this recipe you're going to need a few things. It's not too complicated. You need some minced beef, about 840 grams to about a kilo. We need 100 millilitres of water, half a deciliter of breadcrumbs, a bit of butter, 1 egg, 1 yellow onion, which we will grate a bit later on, some salt and some white pepper, about half a teaspoon. And for the sauce, the special sauce, which is the secret to my grandma's Swedish meatballs, you need a bit of water and some plain flour. My precious. The first thing we need to do to make these special meatballs is to put the breadcrumbs and the water in a bowl together for the breadcrumbs to swell up. Stir it a little bit. Leave the breadcrumbs to one side to swell up for about 5 minutes, and while we're waiting for the breadcrumbs, we're going to grate the onion. This is always the favourite bit. I'm going to put on makeup. There we go. So now that the breadcrumbs have had their little time to swell up, it's time to add the mince, the egg, the white pepper, the salt, and the grated onion. And then we just have to mix it really well. Let's get my hands gooey. Now that it's all mixed up, what my grandmother would do is taste the mince as it is to see if she needs to add any more salt or white pepper. I can't do that, I'm afraid, so I'm going to make a test meatball, fry it and then taste it. You've got to be careful because they're going to be hot. Perfect! If you do want to add any more salt or white pepper, do that before you make the meatballs. So now that we've done the test meatballs and they taste fine, we don't need to add any more seasoning, it's time to do the rest of the batch. Make the meatballs the same size as each other, because if they're different size they will cook unevenly. Before you put the meatballs in, make sure the butter's melted and it's got a golden brown colour to it. While the meatballs are cooking, we're going to boil the potatoes. The first lot of meatballs are cooked. We're going to take them out and put them in the saucepan, but try not to take too much of the fat out of the frying pan. Take the pan off the heat. To make the sauce, we use what's left in the frying pan after you've taken the meatballs out. And what you do is you add 2 teaspoons of flour. When you've added the flour to the pan and it's come together with the fat, bring it back to the heat. Keep stirring until it starts to thicken and then dilute it with the water. Это вода. Это нет вода, это водка. So the flour will help the sauce with its thickness, but then you've got to add water to your own taste. If you want a thick sauce, add less. If you want a thinner sauce, add a bit more. When the sauce is at the right consistency, when you want it as when you've got it as thick as you want it, just add a bit of salt and white pepper to taste. It's important to make the sauce after each batch of meatballs that you've made, so you get enough sauce for the meatballs. When the meatballs are all done, we're going to serve them up with some boiled new potatoes and some pickled cucumber. You can use pickles. You can also serve it with some Swedish lingonberry sauce, which is quite difficult to get a hold of unless you're in IKEA. And you can also serve it with some lovely Swedish cider. Well, good luck. Hope you enjoy. Smaklig måltid, as we would say in Sweden. That means enjoy your dinner. Thank you.
My name is Salvo, I'm Sicilian, and today I'm going to make a typical Sicilian dish, which is called casarecce con pesce spada e menta.